How you guys doing? It's Drew here, and today is day number 96. We're going to jump into this. So back to, I know yesterday was a really low day. I think I did $23 or something like that in profit, which we had, was it yesterday or the day before? I don't know. I just remember one day was 0.33%. I think it was yesterday. And I was thinking, oh, that's low. And then I was thinking, I hope tomorrow's not like that. It's not. We did pretty good today there because you can see my profit balance is about $30 there, right? Okay, which is around an average 0.50 or so. It should be okay. So we're gonna have to go and we're gonna have to delete in this video. We're gonna have to delete the deposit that I made yesterday from the account there because. I got a bonus there. So this is my first Power Start Rewards bonus. You can see there I got $50 there, it looks like. If we go to career, it should be over here, $50. Yep, there it is right there. I've got 39 more of them to do, so it was 40. So there's my first Power Start bonus, guys. So that means I sold a $50 bot. And I got 100% commission for it, $50. So there's the proof right there, okay? That's good because Power Start bonus started yesterday, and then now we've got a video showing that I made $50 here. So what I'm actually going to do is I want to make this a short. So I'm going to actually turn this into a short here, and I'll show you here, okay? So we'll go over here, and I'll just start the video from here. So just bear with me, guys. This might be kind of weird for some people watching this video, and you might think like, oh, what the heck's he even doing? But I'm making a short out of this, okay? So my team can use it for their promotion. So I'll say something like, hey, I want to show you something completely crazy here. I just made 100% commission on a sale that was $50 here. So I got 100% commission on this sale. We're going to go to transaction history. I'm going to show you this Power Start bonus that I got. So as you can see over here, Power Start reward. And I got 50 USDT, which is 100% commission. So yes, you get 100% commission when you sell the $50 trading bot. If you sell a $200 trading bot, a $500 trading bot, or a $1,000 trading bot, you actually get 200% commission. So if I sell a $1,000 trading bot and it's their first bot that they get, or they're upgrading their subscription to their bot after 90-day period, then I actually get a $2,000 USDT reward, which is crazy. So the company is doing this so that they can build their member base up quick. So they're basically giving the company profits back to the people that are promoting. And this is amazing, guys. I just made $50. Think of it. I made $50 for selling something that cost someone $50. A trading bot, which works, which is awesome. Okay, so we're going to shoot on over here. We're going to go to the careers page, and you'll see that $50 bonus right there. I'm going to click on withdrawal, and I'm actually going to add it to my trading account there. So there's the $50. I'm going to withdraw it. Boom, back to transaction history, and you'll see that that $50 there is pending. It's on its way over. It'll be there in probably an hour to 2 hours. And then I'm going to go and I'm going to actually add that $50 to my deposit balance, and then I'll earn off that $50 commission there that I made. So I hope you enjoyed that, and I'll see you in another video here pretty soon. If you want to get yourself a $50 trading bot, it's amazing. You can click the link below this video or in this post. It's going to take you to our daily reviews on our team YouTube channel, which will show you the daily percentage that my bot is making for me 7 days a week because it's in the crypto market, and you're really going to enjoy that. So click that link. I'll see you there. So there you go. There's a little video, okay? And you guys will see that. If you're watching that, you'll see that in our team group there. And you can also use that video for promotion. I'm going to edit for you. It'll have the text of exactly what I'm saying, which I use AI to do that. And yeah, if you go through our team course, guys, our marketing course, I actually show you step by step how to do all this stuff that I'm doing here for the marketing, which really works. I've got, I think, 60 signups in Traiex, and that was sale number 29 for the initial sale. I've sold, I don't know how many bots. I've probably sold about 35 bots so far. So I've done about 35 sales of bots, all the way from, well, $50 to $2,000 so far, right? The biggest bot I've sold so far. I've sold four $2,000 bots so far. So that's pretty awesome. And we're going to get going here. Let's go and let's shoot over to, let's start off with just doing the token here. So we're going to do charting for the token, which I have to rechart it, which sucks. So why does it say all these are buys here? That's maybe I got to refresh the page because I definitely didn't buy there. I'm in my, oh, that was weird, eh? Now they're gone. So maybe it was on the Bitcoin chart there, or maybe there's just some error in my account. But we're on the 1 hour chart. We're going to have to go down to, let's find like a 4 hour. It's probably good. So we're going to have to rechart this, guys. I will rechart this with you. It's pretty much played out exactly. I forgot to do this in my video yesterday. It's played out exactly how I don't want to say like I projected I'm the best, kind of thing like that, but it's played out pretty much of what I've put in our team group here. I think I put it over. Right here. Okay, so there you go right there. So you can see here, we got a channel coming down, a wedge. I gave the analysis right here. And I do this so that you guys know a good spot to buy the token. And this token's for the freezing, so you can earn more percentage through your trading bot profits. I put it in here like this, and I always do it in my daily review videos for you because a lot of people, they look at a chart and they're like, I don't know what the heck this means, kind of thing like that. And guys, I just think that the trading and understanding basics of trading, I think it's a really good skill for people to have. So you can see here, we're pretty much at the top of that wedge. Like we've come back to the top of the wedge here. We could be even coming to a point where it's starting to break out of that wedge. So we'll go back down to the hourly chart because I think that's what I had that chart on, was the hourly chart there. And this is the wedge. So yeah, we're pretty much on top of that wedge there. And I lost all my... So my wedge would have been like this, which is a bull flag. It's called a bull flag, guys, when the market goes up and then it comes down and creates a wedge formation. So we've actually broken out of that wedge right now. So this is a point here where you might not want to buy today. Because, by looking at this post, it was like, you want to be buying right now. And I actually said you want to be buying right now. So... And this was the 11th. This was last night at 7 p.m. at night. And yeah, so in this post here, we were right about there-ish, I'll say, or could have been here. I don't really know. I got it on the hourly chart, so it's probably over here somewhere, actually. We came down, bottom of this wedge. I'll just put the wedge like that. And then now we're breaking out of the wedge. So we're probably looking at, I got to back this thing out. Let's go to a 4 hour chart again. And I hate it when I clear my cookies and then I lose all my my trend lines and everything there, right? Okay, so we'll put some more trend lines on here. So how to do this, guys, you basically look to the left and then you see the price action on the left. Because if you're looking over here and you're like, where's it going to go to? Where's it going to go if it falls? Where's it going to go if it pumps? You can't see anything because there's nothing there, right? So you have to... And this is how traders like predict the market, is they look to the left and then they put their trend lines in there, okay? Or what you can do if you're advanced, and this is how I used to trade, but then I was like, I got to dummy things down here. And I wanted to teach trading, and I actually put together a trading course. It's free for you guys. It's not done yet, but I used to use DOM and footprint when I first started, which that's how the banks trade, and that's how like most like guys on Wall Street and trade, is they use the DOM and footprint, which is they look at the orders. Basically, you're looking at the order book. The trend line going right across here, which we used to have. There's a trend line going right there. So if this is going to run up, which it looks like it's going to probably get rejected from this trend line right here, as you can see. So it's probably going to come up, go there, okay? And then what could happen is it could come back down to around the area where it is right now. So our buy zone for the future, and let's just put some more lines on here. We'll redo this. Like we need this guy, we need this guy, and we need our box tool, which is over here. And there's our box tool right there. That's where that's basically all I have on my chart, guys, is just these three things. And we got to put our lines on there, okay? So we're looking through this, and we're just basing our analysis off this area. We're not even basing our analysis off like over here, right? Because there's nothing there. So from everything from here back is where you want to find your trend line. So I start way back here. I'm on a 4-hour chart. I'm backed way out, and I want to look for where the price went a lot. So it went here a lot, which is just above where we are. So I'm actually going to put a line right there, okay, which is just a little bit above where we are. If I was to go down to the 15-minute chart, that would look like a bigger gap there between where we are and that line. So our next guy is probably around here, which would make sense. Maybe the price is going to go up to here, create a double top, and then come back down, or who knows, just break through type thing, okay? And then I want to put like one more line up here. So this guy right here, okay? And I'm going to put one below, would be right here. Okay, that's a really nice one. And then we'll do one more down here. Okay, so this guy right here. Okay, so that should be good, and that should give us our data for the next, if it goes down, this is like, we're definitely not going to be trading back down here. If it goes down, this is where you'd be looking. If it goes up, you'd be looking around here, okay? So that's basically it. You guys can copy that if you like, and put them on your own chart. That's what I recommend you guys do. And we're going to go down to the 15-minute chart, and we'll just go like this, and we'll go like that. Now we're going to put so this is not a good time to put our buy zone, because our buy zone was already hit. Like, you should have already bought, right? Like from all the previous videos that I've made, or this one here where you can actually see in the wedge, like, oh, we're at the bottom of the wedge, like now's a good time to buy. And I said that, like, just, if you're looking for a great time to buy, like, just not financial advice, just go buy. Okay, so we're out of our wedge here. So this means that this is a very strong move. Oh no, my battery's dying. And yeah, so I'd be looking at this here and then this here as rejection points. So if it hits this and then comes back down, you might be able to get a buy back down here. If it hits this and comes back down, your buy zone, so our next buy zone might be this area right here, if it doesn't just break out. Okay, I'm going to go downstairs and get my charger for my computer. I'll be right back. I'm trying to not lose weight, but lose my middle-aged belly. I've got not even a belly. I'm 13% body fat, so I think I'm doing pretty good. But I do have the middle-aged man fore abs. So we'll say that. Like, for guys that work out and they're like into like fitness and stuff like that, that's basically what happens when you hit about 45 or 40 or something. Yeah, it starts to just, all your fat starts to just go around to the bottom of your belly. So I'm trying to do a little fast here and hold off till 12, but I can't do it today. So I've got some blueberries that I'm going to be eating here, guys, because I'm just starving there. And I'm trying to just eat at night type thing, because I can't sleep if I'm hungry, and then not eat till 12 every day. And just kind of drink. I drink tea. Okay. So mouthful of blueberries. Sorry about that. There, that's good. That'll time me over for a bit. And then, yeah, so we did the analysis on this here. I don't want to put a buy zone on here because the buy zone is going to actually probably be up there, our next buy zone. I just want to wait to see what happens here. The people that wanted to buy, you guys bought last night, which would be around here, which is perfect because now you're in profit with the token. This token is for this down here. So you can see I have, why isn't it clicking? Anyways, we'll go like that. I've got 80-20. That's the goal, is you want to get to 80-20. The system starts off at 50-50. So you're making 50% of the profit. The company makes 50% of the profit. Woo! That one was bitter. Holy smokes. Ooh. It's like a sour candy. So let's get going here. Okay, so we've got this number here. We're going to pop that in there. We're going to minus this guy, which is on page 4. So that 50 is still coming over. It's going to take a couple hours for it to come over. That's good, eh? 100% commission. That's insane. That's crazy. Crazy. And I'm selling 1,000 bot. A guy wants to just jump in at 1,000 bot. So I'll get a $2,000 commission for that, guys. Holy smokes. If he buys it, I'm trying to talk him out of it. I'm just like, buy the 50 bot, test things out. But if he comes in and buys 1,000 bot, I'll make a $2,000 commission, which is insane. But I don't know if he will, because I'm trying to talk him out of it, because I wouldn't do that, right? I would test things out first. So minus that, okay, is this number here, which is our number from yesterday's video pretty much, right? Yeah, pretty much. And then we've got to go and back to our Grokker, pop. Okay, so we have that number. We need this number over here now. So we've got to go in here. And yes, this is the account, 633,994. 633.994 minus this number here. And then we'll take those two numbers, and that'll give us our percentage for, there you go, for today's profit, right? Okay, so actually I'll just do this in the thing here, in the grok. Okay, so this number goes here. You guys saw what I did there, right? So I had added to my balance, but it hadn't been there for 24 hours. Like I added it last night before I went to bed. So I had to take that out of the balance because it's definitely not been in there for 24 hours. And it would mess up the daily percentage if I left it there. So this is the numbers that we have to base the analysis off. That's going to give us our daily percentage. And there we go. What is it? Man, I am so hungry. I don't think my body is supposed to do this fasting stuff. I think I just should start eating more. Okay. 0.50%. So as I said at the start of the video, it's going to be around 0.50. Perfect. Nice. That's the average for us. Now we're going to shoot on over. We are going to figure out the win ratio. So we're going to go to the trade history. We are going to find the 11th. And this one should be interesting because remember, was it yesterday's profits? Yeah, yesterday's profits were so low. So we're going to figure out the win rate for yesterday. And it's going to be interesting, guys. I think there's not going to be as many trades because of all the maintenance. But we'll look this up here. Okay, so there's the 11th right there. So this is page number 4 for us. Got it in my pen ready. So page 4. And now we're just looking for the losing trades. How I find a losing trade is I'm looking for the sell to be a smaller number than the buy. But with Traiex, the bot always breaks even, so it doesn't actually lose, which is crazy. You'll notice that the loss over here in the amount that I'm actually trading on would be a fraction of a cent, like not even 1 cent, the actual loss, because the loss over here would be like 10 cents, 15 cents. I think the biggest loss I've ever seen in Traiex was 24 cents. It's like you can watch these videos, guys. I show this in every single video. It's freaking incredible how this bot trades. Okay, so the 11th here. Oh, no, sorry. Wait a minute. It's in a trade right now. You can see the buy and the sell. Normally, it'd be buy and sell, right? So it's in a trade, obviously. Yeah, so it just bought. It's in a trade. If we were to go over here, I probably won't make it in time. You'll see that it's in, yeah, it just sold right now. Okay, so it did a trade. So that really messed me up. I forget what page we were on. I was just about to say, oh, now I know why it didn't do good yesterday and we had 0.33. Yeah, so now you can see the buy and the sell there, right? I was going to say, oh, wow, like it did a $20 loss after me just saying it always breaks even. But yeah, it didn't, guys. It was just we were looking at a sell and then a buy, right? Not a buy and a sell. I totally forget where I was. We had 3 losing trades. Okay, let's just start over again. We'll get through this really fast, guys. There's no way around, like if it trades, there's no way around, sticking to things here. So we're just going to start this over again. So we're on page 4 now, and we've got 1 trade now on page 4. And we've got 5 on the 12th there. So now we only have 1 page for the 11th. So we've got 1 on page 4, which is a profit. Let's go to the next page. So we're looking for the losses. Once again, I won't explain. I'll just leave all what I did in the video there before. So that's profit, 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 profit. There's the loss. So that's our first loss. And then this guy here, we'll just rip through this. There's a profit, 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 profit. Okay, next page, 7. I think we're on page 9 when we left off. There's a profit, 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 profit. Next page, profit, profit, yes, profit, profit, and there's the second loss. Okay, so I think page 9 is where we were because we had 3 losses, right? So this is a profit, profit, profit. There's the third loss. Okay, so there we were. And then buy, sell. Okay, and then this guy here is a profit. And then to the next page is a profit, profit, profit. There's another loss. So there's 4. And then we've got a profit. Then we go to the next page. We've got profit, 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 and we're at the 10th. Sorry, guys. So we need to finish right here. Okay. So the 11th page has 2 trades on it. Yeah. So it didn't trade that much yesterday. That's why the profitability was low. So there's always like, here's the number one question that I get from the new people that join is when we do have a low day, they're kind of like, they're like, why was it low? And they get kind of mad, right? Because they think everything should everything should work like a Ponzi scheme. You make the same thing every day. That's how they think. This is the answer to your question. If there's a low day, you look through the trade history and then you can figure out, did it trade as much? Did it have way more losing trades than normal? That's how you figure things out, guys. Okay. So that's one of the reasons why I show this stuff in my video, and my videos are 15 to 20 minutes long normally, is because if you know all this information before getting your bot, then you don't have questions of like, oh, why did I have a low day? Because you know how to research on your own and you can look and figure things out on your own. Okay. So it's pretty cool. Or you can just come to me and ask me and I'll just tell you what I just said. Okay. So we had 4 losing trades. It didn't trade that much because of the maintenance. So normally we end on page 12 and it's got way more trades. So this page we can't count because there's 2 trades on it. So I've written down 2 on my page here. So we go back. There's 1 page, 2 pages, 3, 4, 5, and then 6. Okay, so 6 times 5. That's not that bad actually. 6 times 5 plus 3. 6 times 5 plus 1 plus 2. That's going to give us our win ratio and the amount of trades it did. So yeah, it did less than normal trades because this is how many trades it did. Normally it does 70 to 80 trades. So it did 66 trades, right? Times 2. So 66 trades. So still, that's pretty good though, because normally a low day is around 68, 66. I've seen days where it did 62 trades and 64 trades. But still, it had a really low day there, 0.33. So we'll go and we'll figure out the win ratio here. So we need this number here and then our 4 losing trades, which the win ratio should be pretty good still, guys, like 80 something, right? This one is what I need. Just didn't trade as much. So this guy here is 33. This guy here is 4, and we got this. So, oh yeah, pretty good. 87.88%, but didn't trade as much and had a lower earnings day there, which was 0.33%, which also my video here, guys, it might not have been 100% accurate, like based upon the time I did my video compared to the yesterday when I did my withdrawal type thing like that. So it might have been like 0.35% or something, but all in all, it doesn't matter. I'm just showing you every single day here, the earnings, and that's really, I think, what matters there. So that's it for today's video. I know it was a little bit long, but we're still going to come over here. We're going to do a withdrawal, and there you saw the profit there of that last trade that was made. I think we are at 29. Now it's at 31. So it made a couple bucks. I'll just withdraw all of that because I kind of like to set my balance back down to 0. Pop that in there, hit the withdrawal button, withdraw that. I always put my withdrawal back into my deposit balance. So there's the withdrawal of 50 USDT, the bonus that I made at the start of the video. So we'll put that into the trading bot. And then what I do, guys, is I just put all the money that I'm making back into my account for the bot to trade on. And over the month, it might be $2,000, $2,500 or something like that extra that it's trading on. And then the end of the month, I withdraw it. So I'm making money off the money I'm making. Okay. And then the end of the month, I withdraw it. Because here's a big thing, a big lesson that you need to learn when you're doing this online stuff is do not compound to the moon. Okay. Don't just go and be like, oh, I'm going to turn $100 into $10,000. I don't care if it takes me 10 years, whatever. Do a monthly withdrawal, guys. It's not the concept of like, oh, I got to get the money out that I put into it. It's just you need to pay yourself. Okay, you can't go through life just working and never pay yourself. It's the same concept as like you go to a day job to have a better life, right? You can do this to have a better life, like pay yourself. I take out everything I make, I take it back out at the end of the month, okay? My bonuses, sometimes I'll leave some of my commissions that I make, I'll leave them in there. So for instance, I don't know, maybe I made $1,200 from my earnings over the month. I might take out the $1,200, but then say I added $2,500 to my account, I might leave that extra $1,000 or whatever in there. Okay. To pay for everything in here. So for instance, my 80/20, the 4,000 tokens, which cost me $1,400 when I bought them, I used my earnings to buy those tokens. I've got myself all the way to my 1,000 bought. I used everything but the $500 to buy my bot, my first bot. I used the $500 to get to the 1,000 bot. I used from my earnings. Okay, when I go and I buy the $2,000 bot, the next bot in 20 days, I'm going to buy it. Roughly 20 days here I have to get it for half price. So it only cost me $1,000, and then I can build this balance here to $25,000. I'm going to use $1,000 from here to buy that bot. So I'm not using funds out of pocket, guys. That's another big lesson for you is make money and use it to make more money. Okay, so that's it from me. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you in tomorrow's review video there. Bye-bye.